Hey guys, Miniak from CHW here, and thank you very much for joining me for yet another one of my Q&A video. So, let's get to it right away. Katie Carson want to know what submission are you going to use in the matchup? Well, if you read the article on Facebook that CHW did, you're going to see that I have many submission, but it really depends the situation. Hell's Gate, Boston Crab, who knows? Kinty also want to know which opponent in the match do you respect? I respect every single one of my opponents. I can disagree with them, I can get along with them or not, but it doesn't change the fact that the respect is there. Carnage SCW want to know, has your wrestling career positively or negatively affected your marriage? I think it's kind of obvious that it has a very negative impact on my marriage at the moment. Swade and I are really competitive, and I think it shows in our way of doing things right now. So yeah, I would definitely say negatively right now. Vadonte Williams is asking me, what do you most likely looking forward to in this 3 ways to die match? Well, that's an obvious answer. Becoming the first ever 3-time CHW backyard champion. That's what I'm looking forward to. Ryan McMahon is asking me, what is the first thing you will do after you win? Celebrate! What else can I do? Edward Brown want to know, have you ever been in a 3 ways to die match before? Yes. Go back in the CHW library, season 4, that was the first ever 3 ways to die match. Me versus Swade versus Eric D versus Rick Roberts. Go check it out, it was an awesome match. Edward also want to know, is it hard to recuperate after taking all of those weapon hits? I'm usually sore for a couple of days, depending how violent the match was. But yeah, it is pretty hard to recuperate. Ben Burkhamper is asking me, will you team up with Swade or turn on him? I'm sorry, I have no intention of teaming up with Swade because he would just screw me over. Stan Aldrich want to know, you got one more chance on becoming the first ever 3-time CHW champion. Ain't you nervous? I'm not nervous, I'm excited. Are you afraid of Swade? Hell no. Why would I be afraid of Swade? Seriously? I know I can beat him. I made him tap and beat him. I know that we had our little differences, but I'm not afraid of him at all. Stan also want to know, on whom are you going to concentrate more and why? See, here I'm going to twist a little bit your question and talk about my strategy for this match. So, I am going to take out Agent X. I am going to take out Scythe. So it will become between me and Swade Savard. And obviously, I want to put my hand on him. I want to teach him a lesson. For all the time he didn't give me a rematch that I was allowed to, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to win. I'm going to become CHW Backyard Champion for the 3rd time. So that is pretty much what my strategy is for this Saturday.
Alright.
Hi, what you doing here?
Well, I heard my name actually. What are you doing? You're in a Q&A or what?
Yeah, I'm doing Q&A and I'm just actually finishing answering a question from the fan about my strategy for this Saturday.
Strategy?
Yes.
Well, fill me in, girl. What's your strategy this Saturday?
You think I'm stupid or something? I mean, why would I tell you what my strategy is? You're in the match, you're my opponent, you're the one I'm gonna beat up, and yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what my strategy is. That would be stupid.
Well, with that being said, I have no problem letting you and all these people know what my strategy is this Saturday for the 3 ways to die match.
Why don't you fill me in on that?
I will. My strategy is to win and become the first ever 3-time CHW Backyard Champion.
Your strategy is impossible, I'm sorry to say.
Okay, how is it impossible? I'm going to go out there and win it.
Because after this Saturday, I will be the first ever 3-time champion.
Okay.
So, you know, we can't be both first.
No, we can't.
Maybe first.
No, we can't. Huh?
We can't.
See, the only problem that I have with you becoming the first ever 3-time backyard champion
Tell me.
is that you are going to have to go through me to do it.
Anyway, fan, thank you very much for joining me and see you next time. Ciao!